Tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
All right, hello everyone, and peace of the Lord to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some halal fun. Today our fun will be focused a little bit on Muslims' relationship with the liberals and how they use them and how the liberals are really a bunch of idiots. And I don't blame Muslims, by the way, if they use those stupid liberals. But let us give you an example. I found this video and let us give a credit for the one who made this video. Her name, or his name, I don't know, I think her name, Noah Tishbai. Noah Tishbai. By the way, if you know her, you know, she's welcome to join us. If you know this lady who made this interview. So this lady, you know, obviously she is smart. And she went to see what those liberals are, you know, protesting for. It doesn't take you too much time to find out that they are a bunch of idiots. So this is the lady who did the interview, Noah. Let us see what happened.
Hi, so as it turned out, hate, anti-Semitism made its way to Sundance Film Festival, where people are calling...
Let us make the image so you can see the whole video better than just her face. Let us give me a second. The way she recorded with the phone, you know, in certain way. Maybe this is made for TikTok originally.
Hi, so as it turned out, hate, anti-Semitism made its way to Sundance Film Festival, where people are calling for a ceasefire now, which is exactly what we had on October 6th before Hamas slaughtered all these Jews.
From the river to the sea, Palestine needs to be free from the occupation, which is illegal.
What's the river?
I forgot the river's name, but the sea is the Red Sea.
So where is the river and the sea that everybody's trying to get?
Hold on. From the river, this guy, this donkey, he is 6 foot tall. He's dressed like the most weirdo idiot. And she asked him, what river? He don't know. Like, what sea? It's the Black Sea. Sorry, the Red Sea. The Black Sea is later is going to come.
Fire now, which is exactly what we had on October 6th before Hamas slaughtered all these Jews.
From the river to the sea, Palestine needs to be free from the occupation, which is illegal.
What's the river?
I forgot the river's name, but the sea is the Red Sea.
It's the Red Sea.
So where is the river and the sea that everybody's chanting about?
I think it's the Black Sea and the river on the other
The
side.
Black Sea. This woman, she believed that Gaza in the Black Sea. This is stupid blonde woman. She think that Gaza, they are holding a sign, they are going in the street, they are fighting for who they don't know where. Where is what sea? The Black Sea. Like where? Are you sure it's not the Caribbean? I heard that Gaza is in Ecuador. Look at this donkey. Look how tall she is.
So where is the...
Look at this. And she is wearing this, you know, the Arabian craft. Like what? You know? What is that there? Daymar 3000 night? What? Gaza? What the 3000 night? I mean, You know what the word is stupid? It doesn't fit with you. I mean, you broke the record with the stupidity. It's an insult to call you stupid, to the stupid ones.
October 6th, before Hamas slaughtered all these Jews.
From the river to the sea, Palestine needs to be free from the occupation, which is illegal.
What's the river?
I forgot the river's name,
sea?
but the sea is the Red Sea.
So where is the river and the sea that everybody's chanting about?
I think it's the Black Sea and the river on the other side of Gaza.
Okay, so it's the Black Sea and the river on the other.
The river is in the side of Gaza.
The side of Gaza.
The Palestinian genocide, it's just awful.
What about the hostages? Do you know about the hostages?
Unfortunately, I'm not that educated about that.
Sure, she is not educated about that. You know, come on. I mean, we educate them only about, Palestinian. And by the way, again, none of those who live in Gaza is a Palestinian. Those, if you ask any of them, they will say to you they are Arab. And Arab are not Palestinians. All of you are a bunch of donkeys. Though themselves, they are occupation. These themselves, they are the occupation. The Jews are there for thousands of years, you bunch of donkeys. This is their land. Bunch of animals.
The Palestinian genocide, it's just awful.
Hold on. What is genocide? What does that mean exactly? I mean, if the Jews, they want to kill the Palestinians, they can wipe all of them in 2 minutes. Those people, they have nukes. Do you see how stupid those people are? This is not the fault. This is the fault of the family, the parents. This is the fault of the education. This is the fault of the Christians. The Christians who stay mute for a long, long time. The Christians who become cowards, they don't dare to open their mouth in their land when they are the majority. The priests, the churches. This is your fault. The priest, they said to you, don't involve in politics. Oh, well, politics is from Satan. Many priests, they say that to you. What a bunch of hypocrite. Do you know why they say that to you? Because they don't want to have headache and they don't want to be accused of something. Because, the second you say the truth, they call you homophobic, Islamophobic, all kind of phobic. So what those priests who do business, they are not Christians. What they choose the safe way. We love everybody. God love everybody. Wave your hand to Jesus. This is Christianity, which is false. This is not Christianity. The one who don't attend his garden, the weeds will take over, and those are the weeds. You see how the weeds grow? Those are growing women and men. They are so stupid to the point they have zero education. That is weeds. That is weed what kills society. She is not educated. Okay, how you go strike in the street and you go fight for for a cause. You have a cause supposedly, and you did not study the reasons, what happened, the history. So what you know exactly? Why the hostages? You do not know anything about them because she is a donkey.
Gaza.
Okay, so it's the Black Sea and the river on the other side of Gaza.
The Palestinian genocide, it's just awful.
What about the hostages? Do you know about the hostages?
Unfortunately, I'm not that educated about
She's
that
not.
part.
The occupation is illegal. Even chocolate is not allowed. Wedding.
No way. People, did you hear it? People, be my witness. Do you hear how ugly the Israeli chocolate is not allowed? Can you believe it? The liberals, they are worried that Palestinians are not eating chocolate. I mean, how disgusting. What do you mean not eating chocolate? So all the food, those people are eating free food for the last 75 years. Free. All kind of food. They don't even pay for it. It's called the UNRWA, you donkey. And now we found that all the UNRWA is nothing but Hamas. 3,000 teachers from the UNRWA get paid by our money, the stupid American money, the stupid Canadian money, the stupid British money, the stupid of those Western stupid donkeys money. 3,000 they were celebrating raping and killing Jews in chat rooms, in TikTok, in Instagram. 3,000 teachers, all of them they are. This is just a chat room just for the UNRWA employees. And now this guy is exposing the Israeli. They are not allowed to buy chocolate or to eat chocolate, and not allowed wedding dresses. What? What? How they get married, those women in Gaza? There is no wedding dresses? Okay. Look like those people, they don't do. You stupid idiot. Those people don't use wedding dressing like you donkey. Those people, they have their tradition. They are Muslims. You are an idiot. This is their wedding. The wedding dressing, you know, the wedding dressing. This is their wedding in Gaza. Gaza wedding. This is 2 years ago. This is not wedding dressing, you know. And look how much money and how much. Oh boy. They are not allowed to have wedding dressing in Gaza. Yeah. Yeah. And this is Gaza. Hamas. Mass wedding in Gaza. This is Hamas mass wedding in Gaza. Al Jazeera TV. Hold on. Let us play this one. This is just 2 years ago. Guys, this is when Hamas is in total chaos. They don't have chocolate. They don't have food. This is Al Jazeera TV. Published in August 2nd, 2000. This is 2009. Oh, hold on. We will go 2010 and 11 and 12 and 13. But look how horrible life is for the people of Gaza because of the Israeli. They have no chocolate.
It might appear this is a music concert, but it isn't.
It's not.
This celebration is a mass wedding organized by Hamas. With more than 450 happy couples to be, the Islamic movement's event has become a popular attraction among the people.
It's a message to say that we challenge the siege, that we're stronger than the siege.
They have a siege. Do you see the siege? They have electricity, they have flowers, they have party, they have everything. He's wearing a suit. I mean, do you see the siege? I mean, if you think about the word siege, and they have a border with Egypt, and they are the one in control of the border, not Israel. When you hear the word siege, what you expect? You think that those people, they are dying from hunger, like in Africa. I mean, they have a siege. You know, like those poor African who have no food. Thousands of people lined up. You know, do you see the siege? Poor people. But look what we see. Fancy. If you have a siege, so how this fancy wedding come to existence? In the siege you have flowers. And you have all this decoration and all this party.
Because of the blockade.
Look at the siege.
Each couple is given a cash payment of approximately $500 US.
Siege, there is siege. They are giving cash, you know, to get married so they can make babies and join jihad.
Which goes a long way in Gaza.
And every one of Gaza is wearing a suit. But there is a siege. I mean, you see the siege? Let us search for something else. Ramadan. Ramadan, you see, when we say siege and they don't have a chocolate, right? They don't always search for chocolate. Hold on. Oh boy. Let us go to Ramadan in Gaza. 5 Ramadan meal, Gaza. Where is Gaza? We want Gaza. Man, look what we found in Gaza. TRT. This is the, you see the siege, brothers and sisters. This is TRT. This is the terrorist Erdogan. Look, 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 look. Look at the siege. Look, look, look at the siege. They don't have a chocolate, brother. Shall we play the video? Hold on. So those are the poor people who they are dying in Africa. Nobody cry for them. Do you know why? Because they are black. The stupid, those stupid lefty, and most of them, they are white. They think that the Israeli are white people discriminating black people. They don't look at the pictures of the leaders of Hamas. All of them, they are blonde. Okay, hold on. Let us go to TRT. I will mute the music. All right. So this is TRT TV, which is the terrorist TV of Erdogan. And obviously they hate Gaza. And now we will see the siege, the impact of the siege of the Israeli. The best Ramadan food in Gaza. This is the title of the video, not my video. Look at the siege. There's no food. There's no food. Aman Rabbi Aman. Why the world cannot see how bad the siege? For the last 20 years, those people, they live in the siege. No food. Look the market. Look at their skin. Look how skinny they are. There is no food. You know, they look like those poor African. Look, look, look. They look the same. You know, they look exactly the same like those poor African. Yeah, yeah. They are in the siege. It's time. It's time for us to admit that the Israeli siege making the Abdul fat. Look at this, the spicy Muhammad. How you doing, Habibi? Can you describe for us? Because I cannot focus, honestly, too much food, he said to him. What is this, man? This is too much food. I cannot even focus. Very delicious, very amazing. Hold on, hold on. Stop here. I want to go back to this donkey who said there's no chocolate. Oh boy.
About that part.
The occupation is illegal. Even chocolate is not allowed. Wedding dresses are not allowed. It's been this way for over 15 years.
It's a genocide. It's not about...
It's a genocide. It's a genocide. I mean, look at this turtle. It's a genocide. I mean, do you see the genocide? It's a genocide. What a bunch of filthy idiot donkeys, cowards. It's a genocide. Do you know what genocide mean, you donkey? How come when those Hamas and those you call them Palestinian, which they are not Palestinian, they took their guns and their RPG and they stormed the houses of civilians and they rape and they killed? You did not open your mouth. Genocide is to kill civilians in the purpose of killing civilians and to finish everybody in your way. This is what they were doing. And the only reason for them, they took the hostages, so later the Israeli cannot attack them back. Otherwise, they will not take one hostages. They will kill and rape all of them. Look at this foolish face. It's a genocide.
Unfortunately, I'm not that educated about that part.
Sure.
Occupation is illegal. Even chocolate is not allowed.
First of all, who is the liberal who dare to call me and tell me that the Israeli are an occupation? You see, you will see even a bunch of stupid Jews. They are Jews, but they are the enemy of Judaism. The same as we have Christians who they always betray Christianity. There is Jews who betray their own ancestors and their own self. You know, in the time of Hitler, there was Jews getting paid by the Gestapo to tell them where is the Jews are hiding. Do you know that? So don't be surprised even if you see a Jew burning the flag inside Israel, burning the flag of Israel and raising the flag of so-called Hamas. All of this happened for one reason. They are liberals. They are mentally ill. Who of you dare to call me from those liberals and prove to me that the Israeli are occupation? I say that the occupation is Hamas and those you call them Palestinian. Those are not Palestinian. Those are the occupation. And this is the land of the Jews. Who want to challenge me? Who dare to call me and prove me wrong? Live on air. My Skype is there in the info of the video. I challenge all those idiots. If they can prove to me that the Jews are occupying the land, hello?
You're right, CP.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, hi, bro. I did manage to get the, you know, the Muslim friend that I said was watching your video. I told her this was a good video to come and watch, but as soon as I told her the topic, she said, you know what, I'm not tuning in. And her reason was, you're going to say things she doesn't agree with. And I tried to explain to her, you can't live in an echo chamber in which you only hear ideas that you agree with. But I'm sat with somebody right now who, they don't want to talk to you because they don't want their voice to be out. So they basically told me their whole point of view and they want me to kind of, you know, relay it to you, right? And their point of view is, it's not that they think that the Jews don't have a right to retaliate or that, you know, the Jews have no right to do what they've done. But what they believe is that the Jews or Israel went too far in the sense that they got attacked, sure, but they essentially got attacked with sticks and stones, and in turn they basically dropped a nuclear bomb, and they feel like that was disproportional. I've already said that why would you attack with sticks and stones an enemy that you know has a nuclear bomb? But they also believe that, you know what, regardless of whether, you know, the enemy is outgunning you, the enemy shouldn't have attacked with that much force that's caused this many civilian casualties. I've heard your arguments on this before, so I'm not disagreeing with you on it. But what would you say to that?
Well, first of all, why the enemy who you rape their women, torture them, burn families, they tie even families with their hands and their feet, and they burn them alive. A woman, they rape her and they recorded her. The Israeli, they have the videos, they play it for all the journalists who came to attend. The only reason they are not putting it in public because they don't want, the family don't want those scenes to be in the hand of everybody. So they brought all journalists from everywhere, including Al Jazeera, and they show them the videos recorded by Hamas raping a woman, more than 9 or 11 of them, one after one. And when she is alive, they cut her breast with a knife while they are raping her. And even after she died, one of them, he raped her after she died. and then they throw her outside. So why you are requiring someone who see those images to be merciful in any of you? If this has happened to your sister, what is the limit you stop with?
There's no limit.
Especially if you see that those you call them civilian, they were dancing in the street, giving sweet and baklava and happy and shouting Allahu Akbar. Even kids, they were. We can play the video right now. So when they say civilian, I say this is a big fat lie. None of them is a civilian, because all of them, they are Hamas. Hamas are born of those civilians. Those are their parents. Those are their brothers and sisters. Hamas is not coming from different country and took over them and they forced themselves on them. According to the people of Gaza, Hamas are elected party, and they are elected every few years, and they claim that they have democracy. So the one who elects someone, and he is responsible for electing that person. So now, if the American, they go at war with somebody, and this war is injustice, can I say I am not responsible as an American? No, I cannot. I cannot. I voted for this person. This person go in war. So
they'll hold you responsible. Other countries will hold you responsible as an American civilian.
Exactly.
For what your government has done. Yes.
And let us see. Let us do justice then. What about we do to people of Hamas and Gaza the same as Muhammad did to the Jews? If you ask the Muslims, why Muhammad killed all the Jews and raped all the women and slave all the children? They said to you, the Jews, they fight him. Okay. If this is the case,
then Israel has the right to do whatever.
Exactly what Muhammad did. If this is justice, you ask them, they say to you, this is justice. How come it's justice when you do it to them? It's not justice when they do it to you.
Yeah.
So the hypocrisy, there's nothing it's called so far. Actually, I accuse the Israeli to be so soft and so stupid. Israeli government and Israeli in general, they are so stupid because they take those criminals, they put them in jail. 10 years, 5 years, Hamas, they kidnap 2 or 3 Israeli, they negotiate, they release them. So now the terrorists who they killed their citizen, they get free. So I accuse the Israeli government to be the most stupid government and merciful ever. And this mercy is against them. How come if somebody kills somebody, if you ask them in Islam, if somebody kills somebody, what is the punishment? They say to you, the Quran says death. Okay. So why the Israeli capture someone from Hamas who killed their family and then they put them in jail and there's no execution? I thought they are doing genocide. How come Hamas themselves are not getting killed as soon as they capture them and they drop their weapon? They have, right now, they have thousands of Hamas fighters in jail. How come they are not executing them? Those are the ones who deserve execution.
Yep.
So everything they say is awkward, backward, and stupid, regardless of the one who is saying it.
I agree. And the emotional argument I feel like is, what about the children? And for me, I feel like you can't just kind of try and guilt trip the rest of the world into talking about.
No, let us talk about children. How come when Muhammad, they ask him, the Muslim, they ask him about killing children during the war, he said they are from them, which means fine, kill them. Is Muhammad bad? If a Muslim wanted to say Muhammad is bad, then okay, then if this is the case, then the Jews are bad, then okay, no problem. But here we go. This is Muhammad. They ask him about killing the children of the unbelievers during war. He says they are from them. Hum minhum. Hum min abaihim. He said they are from them and they are from their fathers. They are the children of their fathers, so they deserve it.
And then the next generation will be far more inclined to war than even their fathers were.
Same time, those hypocrites who claim what they claim, how come they don't go angry against Allah himself in the Quran? Chapter 5, verse number 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, where Allah in verse number 21 specifically, he commanded the Jews to kill the real Palestinian. That's not those Arab, those are Arab. And then the Jews refused to kill the real Palestinian. And what Allah did to them? he punished them and made them lose their way in the land for 40 years. Why? Because they refused to kill the Palestinian, the real Palestinian.
I tried to explain to her that the original Palestinians were Jews. You know, the original Palestinians. By the time the Palestina was
there's nothing. It's called Palestinian. You know.
No, Palestina, when it was called that.
This is a name, actually. This is a name the Roman they gave to make the Jews forget their land. Yeah, there's no Palestine. But if you go in the Quran,
it wasn't Arabs living there at that
point. No.
It's called Palestine.
You see, even after Umar ibn Khattab, he occupied the land. Not a single person speak Arabic. The first time the Arabic language started being forced in all those countries, Israel, Syria, Lebanon, Jordan. There's no country it's called Jordan, but let's say call it Jordan. So the language there mostly it was Aramaic, and nobody speak Arabic at all. Abdul Malik ibn Marwan is the first caliphate. Any Muslim he knew, especially the Arab, they knew there's something called Ta'rib al-Dawawin, which means he forced even the government department, they used to use Aramaic. Why? Because those who write and read mostly are the local who they are Aramaic. The Arab are savage. As Ibn Khaldun, he said about them, they will burn a library to make a barbecue. In the Quran, as we see in the screen, it says, Allah, he commanded Moses to attack the Palestinian and kill them all. The Jews, according to the story in the Quran, they refused. They said to him, Moses, well, in that land there is a people with great strength. At that time, supposedly there was the giant, not those, you know. Yasser Arafat is not even 5 foot tall, not even 4 foot tall. You know, and by the way, if you ask them who is the last king, you remember for the Palestinian, you will die laughing. Who is the last king? Anyone remember? As long as Palestinian, they have a country. And Palestine was a country. What is the name of the last king of Palestine before the Jewish occupation? Anyone remember? This never was a country. Look, and here, because the Jews, they refused the command of Allah to kill every real Palestinian, not those people, if we can call them Palestinian, or the people of Gaza, or the people of whatever. Because they refused to kill, Allah, he punished them, and he made the land forbidden for them for 40 years. This is verse number 26 in chapter 5. See it? So if we ask the Muslims and those lefty-minded, stupid people, okay, who is the one behind this problem? Allah, Islam.
Yeah, I've been trying to explain that it's not, 1948. It's not, this is my whole thing is, right, if we want to talk about the guilt tripping that I feel like Muslim media has been doing right now, which is that look at the children. You see these videos of like a 7-year-old crying over his brother, saying a prayer, crying, saying, Allah, this and that. But for me, right, if he's old enough to know that prayer, right, it's not just some regular prayer. He's doing a very, strong prayer that, some people in the West, Muslims, they can't even recite. They don't even know. He's more than likely understanding the Sunnah. He's more than likely understanding, the Hadiths. And if he's understanding the Hadiths, then he knows the Hadith. And, exactly where he lives, he probably has more Jew hatred in his heart than any kind of Muslim out there in the world. Probably more Jew hatred than someone living in Pakistan, more Jew hatred than someone living in Albania. Someone in Palestine more than likely has had that Hadith drilled into his head that the judgment day is not going to start until Muslims kill Jews, every one of them, until the judgment day starts. So for me, my whole thing is, yes, we can look at, me and you as a Christian, right? We're not going to look at children who are brainwashed as, under 7, under 10, whatever, under the age of, knowing what's right and wrong, under the age of consent, whatever. We're not going to look at those people as they're going to hellfire.
So why those people who don't know, while they were dancing in October 7th, why those who they are 9 years old who do not know were dancing? What is behind that? I can show you the videos.
Of course, I believe that they do know a little bit. They know that they shouldn't be that, but they've been taught that, that's their enemy that's died, right? But me and you don't necessarily believe that 9-year-old, he's going to hellfire for that. What we do believe, though, is that his parent or the imam or whoever's taught him that the reason he should be dancing is that a Jew, an enemy, has died, and therefore it's cause for celebration. they are going to hellfire.
My
And that's
friend,
the difference.
the hellfire is God business. Same time,
Oh yeah, we don't necessarily.
a child who wanna kill is not a child no more. A child who wanna kill is not a child no more. He's a murderer. And Hamas, they are using children. I made a video more than maybe 12 years ago. It's called The Beauty of Hamas and the Ugliness of Israel. Overnight, I have like a 600,000 view. Why? Because the stupid liberals, they thought I'm exposing the Israeli, right? It's called The Beauty of Hamas. Those people are stupid. You know, they like the title. They don't watch the video. So the video is called The Beauty of Hamas and the Ugliness of Israel. And I woke up second day in the morning, I found 600,000 people watching the video already. And wow, never happened. You know, YouTube in love with me. And then YouTube suspend my account. YouTube suspend totally my account. It's called, at that time, it's called Investigate Islam. I have like an 80,000. After they notice what this video is about, I got suspended. I can't even log in YouTube with that account. This is how coward they are. All what I did in the video, I showed that how Hamas, they use children, they put suicide built around them, and they send them to the checkpoint for the Israeli, and they ask them, when you arrive there, you push this bomb, and boom, and you will go to heaven. So a child is a child only when he is innocent. When a child become a killing machine, he is not a child no more. And the adult who is an adult, he can shoot the child. If a child now come to my door and he have a gun in his hand, shall I say he's a child, let him kill me? No. Or I have the right to defend myself and shoot at him? So a child only, it is them who they are not respecting and protecting children. They are the one who use children for war and crimes. And
that's the thing, these people know that, you know, good-minded human beings will look at children as people that you shouldn't shoot. I have a friend who's Somali, and his family have been involved in, you know, fighting Al-Shabaab in Somalia. And he was telling me a story about how they, you know, had children basically turn up to a government building with AK-47s, and they were shooting. And the security that had guns, they took a long time to end up actually shooting. After they killed quite a few people inside, it was a while before those security actually said, you know what, we can't just play safe because these are kids. Like, they're killing people right now, so they have to get shot. You know, in
YouTube, they show you a video. An Israeli soldier is slamming the face of, and they say a kid. The kid is like 17 years old. But this kid, a second ago, they will not show you what he was doing. You know, a second ago, was throwing a Molotov, which can burn the soldier alive. So the penalty now of the Israeli, he is slamming his face. In fact, he should shoot him because he just tried to kill you. Not slamming his face. Imagine if a Jewish kid, he go to Gaza and he do exactly what so-called Palestinian kid is doing to Hamas. What the Hamas will do?
Put him off the earth.
Not only Hamas, by the way, all Muslims are the same. Let us go to Syria. Let's go to Iraq. Let us go to Kuwait. Let us go to Emirat. Let us go, you know, in Qatar, a person, he wrote just a little poetry, 2 lines. About the government. He is serving now 25 years in jail. 2 lines. He did not kill anybody. He did not slaughter anybody. A person, a sheikh, very well-known sheikh in Saudi Arabia, he saw a dream. He went in YouTube. He posted 3-minute video. I can show you the video. 3 minutes. He was executed. It's a dream. This is the Middle East. They kill you for a dream. If somebody insult Muhammad, behead those who insult Muhammad. And then they speak about a human right, and they speak about genocide, when this is the religion of genocide, and the liberals are the same. Liberals, they are killing babies every day by tens of thousands. So they are #1 people in the world who practice genocide. They practice genocide more than Muhammad himself.
But they don't, that's the thing, they don't look at that kind of stuff, but they should do. Like, that kind of stuff, the amount of abortion really is just incredible in the West. Like, you're killing more kids than any kind of conflict that's ever existed.
There's many ways of killing, my friend. There's many ways of killing. What about, you know, a poison in the head of a kid, and he is a boy, and you tell him you are a girl, and then the person, he live confused for the rest of his life, and give him hormone against his, he don't even know what hormone is. They are criminals. You know, they are committing crimes against humanity, those liberals. And this is why the Muslims, they love to use them.
They love them, yeah.
They love to use them. They don't love them. They hate them. No, they don't love them. If they go there, they will kill them.
No, I don't mean they love them as in they fully love them, but they love to use them. And
exactly. Why not? I mean, if somebody is a fool, why not? I mean,
because here in the UK, right? You see, I've heard you talk about, because there was that the acid attack today or yesterday.
Yeah.
The Met Police, right? They don't do anything really when it comes to Islam. I don't know if you've seen, but they're stopping Christian preachers all over the country for, you know, the what they call anti-LGBT, you know, rhetoric, which really is just biblical verses and X, Y, and Z. But, you know, the Muslim preachers are allowed to literally scream jihad. There was a GP that we had, a doctor, who was a doctor here for 25 years. And under his government name, he was a doctor. But under his, I don't know what you want to call it, his Islamic name, he was leader of a terrorist cell that was banned in multiple European countries. This country, UK, didn't ban this group for a long time. And we finally find out that he's the leader of this group after he went on a TV show and he espoused his views and whatever else. But, you know, he finally got fired from his job for that. But, you know, there's no talk of, you know, getting him out of the country. There's no talk of, you know, he shouldn't be able to espouse those views. It just means, oh, you can't be a doctor. But the point is, when you're a doctor, you have access to people's records, people's addresses, where they live, all of this kind of stuff. So really, you're a treasonous person that's in the country that hates the state. He's talking about Sharia law should be our law. And it's like, that kind of person, I don't think should be, you know, allowed to be in the country, because that's in no other country really in the Middle East would allow someone to be talking that treasonous and be allowed to be in the country, if not in jail, if not dead. You know, but
you need the Christians in England. They need to wake up, and even those who they are just nationalists, they are not even Christians. You know, they need to do something. Otherwise, the country is gone, is doomed. You know, don't blame the weed to take over your yard. Blame your hands because you did not go outside and take care of the weeds. You know, if we don't take care of the weeds will take over us. There's no question about it. They can climb their walls, they go inside your house, they will go everywhere, and they will destroy you. In England, it is the heaven for terrorism. You know, last time I was in England, I was walking in the street, I saw nothing but long beard. I thought I'm in Pakistan. And I was wondering why. I mean, what honestly, I thought I'm in Pakistan. This is London. I was in London. This is not London, this is Pakistan. You know, there's Pakistan everywhere. You know,
even what I was going to say about so obviously since this Palestine and Israel conflict, there's been obviously protests on both sides on the London streets, right? So the Met Police here in London, every single time that there's a Israeli protest, they put on their Twitter page, have you seen this guy? We're looking for this guy on the Israeli side. Have you seen this guy? We're looking for him because he's done a hate crime and this and that. Do you know this man? But on the Palestinian side, there was I think it was you that I think I screenshot from your video. You were showing the placard of some woman, hijabi woman on the streets of, I think it was London. From the buildings I was looking at, it looked like London. It didn't look like any other European country I recognized. But she's there, stood with a placard saying, now do you understand why the trees and the stones are going to say what they're going to say? Now, right next to her, plenty of little white kids, liberals, you know, standing for Palestine. They have no idea. Even the Met Police have no idea what that statement really is meaning. But somebody that knows the Quran, knows the Hadiths, knows that that statement is referring to the Hadith of, you know, hide behind the trees and the stones and, you know, the Muslims are going to kill them. But that person isn't being looked at by the Met Police to be hunted down for a hate crime, because the Met Police probably don't even know what that means. But when it comes to Israelis or people that are pro-nationalist, pro-white in this country that stand for Israel, they are very, very, you know, we have to find these people tonight. We need to put them in jail. But that right there is a
no problem. Let them do that. You know, don't let those police scare you anyway, because there is no police in this country. And what they will do to you, and they will take you to the station. They will let you go after 5 minutes, and even if you go to jail, it's like a 5-star hotel. The Christians, they have to revolt against this filthy, stupid system. They have to wake up. They have to do what they need to do in order to take. They need, and they can take the country back very easy, and they can strip anyone from citizenship, because you see, I am an American, right? But I am not born in this country. So if
you did something wrong, they could get rid of you.
They can take my citizenship and throw me out, yes. So anyone who betray the country. How you betray the country? You join the enemy. As simple as that. You know, you join the enemy. They take your citizenship from you. And actually, they should make a law that even if you are born in this country, they will strip you. Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many generations you go back. Like unless you can trace that you're the founding family of England, bro. Yeah, you're gone. Like,
yeah. Well, my friend, thank you for calling, and let us hope that some those liberals,
have woken up.
fools, will dare to call us and prove us wrong. What a bunch of fools! Thank you for calling.
You're right. All right, cool.
Take care.
Have a
Bye
good
bye.
night.
Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.
This is another smart woman. I mean, all of them, they are smart. Stop genocide. Stop the bombing. What happened? Who's bombing who?
It's been this way for over 15 years.
It's a genocide.
It's a genocide.
It's not about Hamas.
It's not about Hamas. This is not about Hamas. This is not about the Jews. This is genocide. I mean, do you know how it feels to have a diarrhea? I'm sure once, every one of you, once in his lifetime at least, he had it. This is how it feels when I listen to this woman. It's a diarrhea time. Isn't it him? What? What happened?
Over 15 years.
It's a genocide.
Genocide.
It's not about Hamas.
You know, I saw actually the same stupid woman. A child, he is 13 years old. Let me see if I can find the video. Anyone knows what the video was? 13 years old, I think the same woman. He asked her, he said, but do you know that in Israel there's 2 million Arab? She said that this is a Jewish state and, you know, they are like racist. He said, but there's 2 million, they have equal right. She looked at him, she said, are you Zionist? And I find it very funny, by the way. I think we skip the other women here. They ask her the sign she is holding in her hand. I don't know if we skip it. They ask her what the sign saying.
So
she
where
said,
is the
know.
river and the sea that everybody's chanting about?
I think it's the Black Sea and
Black
the
Sea.
river on the other side of Gaza.
The Black Sea and Gaza.
It's the Black Sea and the river on the other side of Gaza.
The Palestinian genocide. It's just awful.
What about
Awful.
the hostages? Do you know about the hostages?
Unfortunately, I'm not that educated about that part.
The occupation is illegal. Even chocolate is not allowed. Wedding dresses are not allowed. It's been this way for over 15 years.
Right,
It's
right.
a genocide.
Genocide.
It's not about Hamas.
You know what I think? I think that those... I hate to use the word white and black, you know, but I have to say the word white, sorry. I think those white people who they are in the West, the leftists, they are very bored. They are spoiled. And finally, they got something to be busy with. They don't know what they are going out for. They're enjoying the company. This woman, she is sitting home. She doesn't know what she's talking about. You know, I noticed that those 50, because they are not religious, they don't have God, they are atheists. They can be affected by any stupid thing. I saw them dancing for Krishna. Hey, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. All of them, they are white, blonde, all of them. I did not see one African between them. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. I asked one of them, is why, okay, Krishna is your God, why you are dancing like this? Why you are dancing like that, you know? Krishna, Krishna, he standing in front of me, he did not answer. Krishna, Krishna, I said, talk to me, I want to talk to you. I said, you know, can you stop the dancing? And they have a drum in their hand, you know, can I talk to you? Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Madness. Anything, Sadhguru, Hindu, Buddhism, Islam, anything but not Christianity. Why? Because Christianity stripped them and showed them how stupid they are. In Hinduism, they feel the luxury of sin, because in Hinduism, there's nothing called sin. There's no concept of sin. There's what sin? There's no sin. In Islam, it's the same. In Islam, the Islamic cult or paganism gave sin legitimate names. As an example, having sex with the children, it's called marriage. They call it even nikah, which means to F them. Raping women, it's called booty. Kidnapping women, it says halal. Zawaj a friend one night, you go to the hotel, you sleep with the women, but she's not my girlfriend. No, it's zawaj, this is zawaj, even though the purpose is just sex. Mut'ah, they call it marriage. So what Islam did, it changed the name of sin and make it legal, give it a different name. Theft became booty. Murder became jihad. Rape became a duty. Beating women became to teach them how to behave. So they changed the name of every evil thing, and those liberals, they don't see. They are stupid, just stupid dummy. They are mentally ill.
How is it not about Hamas?
It's not about Hamas. Isn't even there.
Isn't where Hamas?
Hamas is not even there, brother. Are you kidding me? Look at her face, the face of his stupidity. Hamas is not even there. Hamas where then? Hamas, they are living in Trinidad. I heard that Hamas, they moved to Mexico. Si, senor. Hamas is not even there. Look at her face. Look at the details of his stupidity. Thank God I'm not married. Imagine I have a wife like you. Now I understand why some people do commit suicide. I'm just joking. Don't do that.
It's not.
How is it not about Hamas?
It's not about Hamas. Isn't even there.
They are not even there. She's talking like a kid. She is 5 years old. Did you see her tongue? She's not that. Are not even there. That's deep. That's deep.
Isn't where Hamas isn't where.
Even Gaza.
They are not in Gaza, Hamas. They are not even in Gaza. Like, what the heck? It turned to be, according to the liberals, Hamas is not in Gaza. Where are they? They are in Chechnya, Kadyrov. They are not in, you know the thing. Hamas are not in Gaza. They are not. Gaza mass wedding by Hamas. Hamas, they do the wedding in Gaza, but they live in Honolulu. All of those are Hamas, and this is blonde. Look at her eyes. Unbelievable. Look at the eyes of it. God, Lord have mercy. Look at this satanic face. Look at this face. Look. Do you see the evil spirit inside them? Do you see the demon? They are demonized. Look at this. So, how many of you knew the fact that Hamas are not in Gaza? None. Do you know why? Because of all of you are not educated like the lefty. The lefty Swifty.
With thousands of adoring onlookers, folklore singing, and traditional dance, it might appear this is a music concert, but it isn't. This celebration is a mass wedding organized by Hamas.
What? In Gaza? You must be kidding. But Hamas are not in Gaza. They are in Tel Aviv. Lord have mercy. Oh boy. I don't know who is the first one who made the word stupid. I mean, he come with it to describe a situation of a human being, but I think the language cannot explain. There's no language can explain this. No, the word stupid cannot fit. Doesn't fit no more.
It's not.
How is it not about Hamas?
It's not about. Hamas isn't even there.
Isn't where? Hamas isn't where?
Even in Gaza.
Hamas is not in Gaza. The Jews are in Gaza.
The Jews.
Are there hostages in Gaza right now?
Oh, I don't know.
No, I got this from someone else.
She doesn't know. There is hostages in Gaza now? I don't know. And now she asked this woman, what the sign you are holding in your hand saying? Guess what the other blondie she said? She don't know. What? She is holding a sign in her hand. She asked her what the sign you have in your hand mean.
Oh, I don't know.
No, I got this from someone else.
Somebody gave it to you. Yeah. Do you know what it means?
No.
Do you know what the sign in your hand mean? No. Do you know what the sign in your hand? Actually, I don't understand anything in this sign. What the 300,000 night? What is this? What bar, mar? She doesn't know. She's holding a sign. She is 6 foot tall, donkey, mule. And she is holding a sign. She doesn't know what the sign's saying. She doesn't know. Somebody gave it to me. Exactly, the sign saying she is retarded. And look, they are wearing the Arabian scarf, and they didn't know what they are doing. They like it. They are bored. They, they are looking for something to be busy with their life. What about Krishna today? Do you see those trashy people? I don't want to call them trashy. Do you see them striking for the poor African being raped in Libya, kidnapped by the Muslims? There's a huge camp of slaves, African who try to escape into or to migrate or to illegally into Europe. What the Muslims in Somalia and the Muslims in Libya and Morocco do to them? Go check it out. They are captured there for 6, 7, 8 years and raping women, and the men, they use them as slaves for labor. Nobody strike for them. How many genocide happen around the world? Every year. Right now, as we speak, there's a big war in Myanmar. Just 2 weeks ago, the Indonesian Muslims, they storm the refugee camp of Muslims. And they kicked them out. And they were beating them. Nobody moved. Nobody called for investigation of Indonesia. South Africa government, because all the officials, they are involved heavily with business with Qatar and Muslim countries. They try to present themselves that they are the one who care for a human right. But how come South Africa did not apply for genocide against Hamas? At least against Hamas. I mean, when you make a case, okay, you want to make it against Israel, okay, say, you know what, and Hamas too. Because obviously we have tons of evidence of genocide made by Hamas. So those stupid people, not only they are victims of their stupidity and their ignorance, they are deceiving your children. And many of your children, they will listen to them, they will think they are right. I mean, yeah, this is genocide. But nobody really asks himself, what are you talking about? What genocide? There's 2 million. Listen. How many Jews in Iraq right now? 50, 40? They used to have hundreds of thousands. How many Jews in Syria? Zero. What happened to all, you know, all those cities in Mosul, in Damascus, in Aleppo, in Jordan, even the city, the grave of Muhammad is in the city of the Jews. The whole city is a Jewish city. There's zero Jews. Who is the one who do genocide to who? Who is the one who do genocide? I mean, can you believe it that when the Israeli, they took their land back, there was 25,000 in Gaza, and now they are 2 million, and supposedly the Israeli are doing genocide. Is that how genocide works? If you look at the map of Muslim countries, the Jews are disappearing. They are gone. They kill them, they rape them, they torture them, they make them run for their life, they took their money. How many Jews left in Egypt? Egypt used to be full of Jews. So the Israeli are doing genocide against so-called Palestinian, which are not Palestinian, but yet they are the one who increase in number. A bunch of foolish people, they are out, they don't know why, what for.
What are you demonstrating for or against?
Against the occupation of Palestine.
Okay, who is a liberal? He can call me and tell me when the Israeli occupy Palestine. I have a challenge for you. By the way, you are welcome even if you are a Jewish who support Hamas, because there's many donkeys who they are claimed to be Jews and they support Hamas. Yeah, they exist. You can call me. And I want you to show me the proofs and the reference of Israeli occupying so-called Palestine. Who want to do it? Who is the smart of you would like to call me and show me when the Israeli occupied so-called Palestine? When? You know, when they mention for you the war 48, the war 56, all the years. Each one of them, it is the Muslims attacking the Jews to do genocide for them. Each one of them. They attack the Jews, and the purpose is to throw them in the ocean. And God is good. Each time they attack, they lose miserably. And then they cry, the Jews took our land. You know, when I was a kid in the Middle East, and always, you know, in the classroom, they teach you hate against Jews. But I have a questions, you know. So the teacher, he say, Inshallah, one day we will take back Jerusalem. And we will take back Baytul Maqdis. Okay, well, Baytul Maqdis supposedly is the temple. So I asked the teacher, I said, sir, you know, who is the one who built this temple? He said, Suleiman and David. I said, those are Jews, right? He said, yeah. I was looking like, what the heck? So how we want to take it back if they are the one who built it? What do you mean take it back? So this is their house, and they are the one who built the house. And we will take it from them. We will take it back. You see the word back? So they claim that they own the land, but in reality, this is not their land. They themselves, they are occupation. Go and read the Pact of Omar. This is the first time any Arab person was in that land. And each time they gather themselves to commit genocide against the Jews. God defeat them. I cannot say Israel defeat them. This is God. God defeat them, because simply imagine millions. Egypt alone is like 100 million population alone. Israel was what? Israel is just a small, tiny land. They don't even have the strategic land. You know, like you have to have a depth in your land to prevent the enemy from reaching into your capital. So you can reach the capital in 3 hours. It's very easy to take over the country. Yet, all those countries together, Syria, Egypt, Iraq, Libya, even Pakistan, the Jordanian, they hire a pilot from Pakistan because none of those Arabs knew how to fly an airplane at that time. Yet they were defeated miserably, horribly, with shame. And then the Jews took Jerusalem back, finally. When Abdul Nasser, the leader of Egypt, and all the donkeys of the countries around, they gang against Israel, and they plan exactly the same. The same attack as what happened with Hamas now. In fact, in 1973, the attack happened in October 6. The reason Hamas did it in October 7, because October 6 was not a holiday. So when in 1973 the attack happened, they choose October 7 or 6, sorry, because it was a holiday. So Hamas just moved one day because they have to. It have to be a holiday for the Jews, so they will be asleep. And I showed you a video before about how many idiots from the Jews, they turn off their phones because it's holiday. You see, this is what happened to you when you follow the teaching of the Bible in a literate way without understanding the spirit of it. So those Jews, and I call them idiot, even though they are religious, they decide to turn off their phone every Saturday. Why you do that? They are just 1 kilometer away from their enemy. They turn off the TV, they turn off the radio, they turn off the phone. How you will receive any warning? How you are living 1 kilometer away, 1,000 meter away, and then you idiot, you turn off your phone. I saw a video, and I play it here if you remember. A woman, they saw the shooting, they saw the missiles, they saw the rocket, and yet they wait 6 hours. The woman, she said to her husband, maybe you should turn on the phone. What? You saw all those rockets. After 6 hours, you are saying to your husband, should we turn on the phone? Is that a religious person or a stupid person? And all the territory there is the same. They turn their phone off. That's why Hamas, they choose such a day, because they have full information about their habit and about their ritual and about their practice. And they said, okay, they turn their phone off, they spend the night praying, they go to sleep, we attack in the early morning. And then what happened. But you know, I say Maybe Israeli are lucky that what happened, it was only limited. Imagine if all those Muslim countries repeated what they did many years ago all together, not Hamas only. Can you imagine the disaster? Can you imagine if Egypt, Syria, Iraq, Iran, Jordan, all the neighbors, even Pakistan, all the, you know, if all of them, they coordinate in October 7 to attack Israel. The Israeli, they were, obviously, they are taking a nap. Heavy, you know, heavily, like heavy nap. The whole nation is a stupid fool, slept. They are not aware of what is going to happen to them. I say that the Israeli are really very lucky that what happened, it was only an attack by Hamas. Because if Hamas was able to penetrate deep inside the Israeli city, what if tens of thousands, not even maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe millions, they attack all of them from all directions together in the same time? And Netanyahu is taking a nap, and IDF is taking a nap, and the intelligence are asleep. Because obviously they are asleep. They don't even know about anything about Gaza. They don't even know what is a Sinwar house. I mean, can you believe it that there is an intelligence? They don't collect information about at least the leaders of their enemy. They were not even watching their phones. They stopped watching the phones of any one of Hamas for more than 4 years. Why? They said it's useless. Useless. So imagine if this attack happened as you see in the map. Iran right now, if we look at the map actually here, you see Iran, thanks to the American, Iran is not Iran no more. Iran is not Iran no more. Let me show you the new Iran. This is Iran. This is Iran. And then Iran go inside Lebanon. This is Iran. Syria is under the control of Iran right now. Iraq is under the control of Iran right now. Iran is Iran. So Hezbollah, thanks to the American, the stupid American as usual, they made Hezbollah extend all the way and they took over Syria. And not only that, Iran, they are now in Gaza. This is why they are defending Hamas, because Hamas is their arm. Even though Hamas supposedly is a Muslim Sunni, but they will use them, they don't mind. In Gaza, there is two major groups of terrorists. A Jihad al-Islami, which is Shia. So Iran is here too. Iran is all around Israel now. They are not only neighbors, they are surrounding Israel. Just last week, we heard the news, and until now the news is confused. Someone will say to you it was in Syria, the attack, and the other one, he says to you, no, it was in Jordan. Here, in the area, it's called the 10th. Let us zoom in. So supposedly here, in somewhere here, the Shia, or here in the side of Jordan, we don't know, because everyone give you different report. They send their drones and they attack the American, and 3 Americans get killed. And until now, the American did not respond. And I understand. I hope they are waiting for just to collect enough, let us say, information about which good target to hit. I hope this is not about they slept over it and that's it, it's gone. I hope they will attack and it's going to be massive. I hope so. But I don't trust Biden. I don't trust Trump. Trump, he did the same. When Hezbollah attacked the American bases in Iraq, Trump, he did nothing. 0-0, nothing. So don't blame Biden if he's the potato. Trump was a potato too. In the time of Trump, the Iranian, they landed, they took down a $1 billion drone, American drone. Trump did nothing. The Iranian, they kidnapped 2 American ships. Trump did nothing. The Iranian, they hit many American bases in Syria and Iraq. Trump did nothing. And 25, according to the news, 25 badly injured by the attack of Iran. Trump did nothing. The only thing Trump he did, he killed Suleiman, what his name, Qasimani, whatever, and he's so proud about it. That's it. Killed 1 person. So we have a history in America that we allow those dogs to expand. In the time of Obama, Obama is a Muslim and he's a Shia, so it's normal to not to do anything to Iran. I don't blame him. He's a Muslim and he's a Shia and he supports Iran. This is why he released the money for Iran. He supported Iran. He took all the sanctions. He did everything he can do to serve Iran as long as he's an American president. The Iranian, they capture our soldiers. They drag them in the street like dogs. They put paper bags in their head. American did nothing. Totally nothing. So the Iranian, they are used to that they do anything they want, and for some reason the American do nothing. There's a mystery behind this. Totally nothing. They capture your kids, they make fun of them, they made them walk in the street to laugh at them, children, they spit at them, and still America did nothing. 0. This is why the Iranian didn't really, when they say we attack the American, they don't really fear, because they have a long history of the American doing nothing. The Iranian are worried about Israel, retaliation, but not the American. The Israeli, you kill one of them, right away they will do in the middle of Iran. And now, like in next year, we might have a Trump. But do you think really Trump would do anything? I mean, he was there for 4 years, he did nothing. In fact, he protected Qatar, which is #1 supporter for Hamas. This is why I'm really sick of all those, they call themselves American leaders. Even those who claim to be conservative. They protect, if you ask Trump why you forbid Saudi Arabia from attacking Qatar and replacing the government, which you accuse in front of the White House by a clear video saying Qatar should stop supporting terrorism in high level. Why he do that? Money. That's why I believe if Trump become a president, yes, we will vote for him and he is against the woke and blah, 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 and he will close the border, but he will be the puppy of the Muslims, the same as this stupid Biden. Because all what those people care for is money. They don't have God. They worship money. He make a speech, but when it's come to abroad politics, he don't care about all what they do and he go blind. So you might think Trump, he will win the election, he will change things. I say to you, good luck. He was there for 4 years and he was the puppy of Qatar. Qatar rented the building of his son-in-law for $1 billion. Kushner. The biggest bribe in history. They talk about the bribe of Hunter Biden, but nobody talk about the bribe of Qatar to Kushner. How in the world and why? From all the buildings in New York, Qatar could not find a building to rent except the building of Kushner. And have you ever heard of somebody want to pay rent for the coming 100 year? I want to rent my house. Who want to pay rent for the coming 100 year? Because by that rent, I can buy a 1,000 house like it. This is why the Iranian, they don't fear the American. They fear the Israeli, yes, because Israel, their hand is long and they can hit you no matter who you are. But they don't fear the American, even though the American are the most powerful army ever. Because they knew that your presidents are corrupt. And all what they care for is just to re-elected. How, who, where, it doesn't matter. Oh, did you hear that Biden, he want, what her name? This singer? Tyler? I mean, look how stupid this country is. Biden, he want a singer who is 99% of her naked to endorse him. And Trump is so happy because what's his name? Snoopy Dogg? He endorsed him. Victory. Look, I mean, look who endorsed Trump. The philosopher. Snoopy Dogg. His name is Snoopy Dogg. Is that like happened by accident or something? I mean, do you see how the law-educated nation, do you see the stupidity? And Fox News are bragging about it. Who is this guy, Snoop Dogg? So now we American, we are going to vote for Trump because Snoop Dogg, he said vote for him? Really? What? What's wrong with this country? Why even a president of a country will meet with someone don't even have high school? Is he Aristo? Is he Aflatone? What is that? And Biden, he won in the endorsement of this naked woman, Tyler. What? Who is this Tyler? I saw in the news it says Biden hoping for the endorsement of Tyler, and then they show us a video of a girl wearing nothing. She is dancing on the stage, and I said, man, I will vote for her. Why I want to vote for Biden? Look, she have nice legs. I mean, you remember when Biden he speak about his legs? They are hairy. Why want to vote for Biden? We vote for her. She go in the stage, she hold the microphone, she is wearing her bikini, she sing for Iran, Iran will go in its knee. And the mullah and the Khomeini, they will start masturbating. Make love, not war. That's what they say. Her name is Taylor Swift. That is very Swifty. It's time to Swift our vote. Taylor Swift. That's deep. Oh boy. Biden. Let us see the news. Look at the news 12 hours ago. That's deep. The whole country is busy with this news now. Sean Hannity doesn't want Taylor Swift to endorse Biden? No way. That's deep. I mean, this is serious, brother. Because look like this naked woman, she can make the country vote for her. Look at this. Look what she is wearing. That's it. I decide to vote for her now. Some Republicans have bad blood with Taylor Swift. Why Trump mega Republican movement dislike Taylor Swift? And the Iranians are watching the news and they are dying laughing. Look how this country election work. Snoopy Dogg for Trump and naked women for Biden. I mean, that's amazing. It's so beautiful. Those are the one who can make... look at this picture. I don't know. I mean, if I look at this picture, to be honest with you, I will vote for you. I mean, look, let us be honest here. None of them look like you. So what about we vote for Taylor Swifty? This is how this country work. This is how the election work. What kind of nation this nation is, how you make your decision. A guy who don't have a high school, he do rap songs. And the other woman, she is a singer and she is naked. That's it. Those are the one who tell us who to vote for. What is missing that Trump, he will bring Andrew Tate. I will not be surprised. This guy is dumb. Honestly, you know, Tucker Carlson, he met with this pimp. All those who you call them in politics, the one who claim conservative is not conservative. All of them, they are sex maniac, pervert, liars, and cowards. Tucker Carlson and the rest. To the point they fly all the way to meet with the pimp who do human trafficking, accused of rape, and he himself, he confessed how many women he dragged them into porn. Yet they go and meet them and they claim to be conservative. So do you see why those Iranians, they make fun of you? And they don't fear your army? But I tell you, if this woman become the president, I think the Iranian, they will fear her. Because their army will not be having time. Nobody, his hands will be on the guns. Their hands will be in their pant when she is making a speech. Tyler? Really? And look, Fox News busy talking about election, and what the connection? Seriously, what the connection? Sean Hannity does not want Taylor Swift to endorse Biden. Hey, Hannity, are you afraid that she is going to command all her fans to vote for Biden and you will lose the election, brother? Are you saying to me that America is a nation of dumb, stupid people? Look like it. The connection for younger votes, the dumb vote. Well, I mean, if the younger vote will vote for because of a singer, I mean, say bye-bye to your country. Say bye-bye. You see Biden plans to sanction Israel in West Bank if they attack. Who care about what Biden? You know, he cannot do sanctions. Actually, I just saw a strange law pass in the Congress today, a few hours ago, that the one who support Hamas cannot apply for immigration to USA. But isn't it really stupid to say that? I mean, even this one need a law. Why we allow someone who support Hamas, or not support Hamas? Sorry. Someone he participate in October 7th. I mean, look how silly they are. Do we have any liberal here would like to join us? Anyone? Any half one? I don't know. I think we should vote for this, maybe Snoopy Dog. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Which one will do better president, Snoopy Dog or Swift Tyler? If you ask me, I think those legs can do better. You will have a president with nice legs standing on the screen on TV every day, giving a report about the nation's situation. And because now the men, they will be busy watching her body, nobody will care for the situation. Look at the pictures. Look at this. What? She is the icon of America, brother. I mean, what this country can do without this singer. Let us be honest here. Look how many pictures. Look at this. How this nation will have a future. What is this? Anyone who have a little brain, he should consider that this is an insult to someone who is the president of the most powerful country in the world. It doesn't matter if it's Trump with a Snoopy Dog or Biden with this woman. Both are the same. Low-class people. No dignity. They are so desperate to win election no matter how, it doesn't matter how. They get endorsement from an elephant, from a Snoopy Dog, from a raccoon, it doesn't matter, just endorse me and let me win the election. But imagine if Trump won the election. Do you think he will make a Snoopy Dog the head of the intelligence and CIA? What do you think, guys? I'm not sure what job he will get with the Trump. I don't know. I mean, the guy, he even wears dark glasses at night. I don't know how he can see people. Did you try to wear dark sunglasses, very dark at night? You see nothing. I don't think even he noticed that Trump is the one in front of him. That's so deep. Maybe, you know what? Maybe he can make him the foreign minister, and Biden, he will make Tyler the head of, you know, men right. We will open the department for men right. Men, not women, you know. Because there's a lot of women now, they are claiming to be women. So those still are men who they are women, so we have to make a special department for them. We have to defend them, you know. Lord have mercy. What I can say? I cannot say more. Anyway, Trump is dangerous to the world. So Trump is dangerous to the world, and the stupid Biden is not? I mean, this guy, he might go to the switch of the nuke, think it's the switch of the bathroom. Listen. I make fun of Trump because I say the truth. But don't tell me Trump is dangerous and this garbage. I mean, you have the most stupid... What is dangerous is now. The vice president is a laughing machine. She cannot say her name. The president, he think he is the wife of Joe Biden. And you are telling me about who is the dangerous? When we make fun of Trump, because sometimes he act like a, you know, he's a teenage. You know, he's a teenage in the way he think. But if you compare Trump, he will make the economy better. He will close the border. He will make better security. He will fight all the stupid things. Like, you know, why even we have inflation? Do you know what? Because the stupid Biden, the first day he came to the office, he said, we will make the oil and gas out of business. So now what we are doing? We are buying oil and gas from Qatar. Imagine, we are #1 country produce oil and gas. We are buying gas and oil. This is how stupid your Biden is. So at least Trump, he will fix the economy. We say what is negative about him because we are honest. I vote for Trump and I will vote for him again. But doesn't mean I don't say that he is stupid when he's stupid. But the most dangerous is someone, he is a Democrat. For those people, they are out of their mind. I mean, look what happened to the border. Now Biden want to close the border, but isn't it, this is what Trump he did 4 years ago? When Trump was in office, nobody was coming to the border no more. Because everybody here that the border is closed, they are building a fence and they are watching carefully. Trump became a president, he went in the, and then he was right away. After 45 minutes, he says, we will not close the border to anyone. Everybody is welcome. And waves of people start coming. And now you, liberals, look how racist you are. You don't want those people of color, huh? Liberals, why you are kicking the immigrants from Chicago? Racist, racist. You don't want people of color, don't you? Do you see the racist? Do you see the racism? So, if the ones Republican who refuse immigrant, they say they are racist, they are KKK. So why now people who live in Chicago, even black African, they don't want the immigrant? Why? Do you see the hypocrisy? Now Biden, he knew that everything he did in the last 4 years, 3 years is stupid. He's trying to fix it by doing what Trump he did. Now he want to increase the production of oil. It was very good. Why you stop it? Now they want to give more license. Now he is trying to fix it by doing what Trump did. So we make fun of Trump when he act like dumb, but doesn't mean Trump is the same as Democrat. I say to you, one day of a Trump in the office can fix 1,000,000 years of the stupid Democrat in the office. We cannot compare between both. At least Trump, he will fix the country when it's come to economy, price of food, gas, electricity, heat. People don't even dare to turn the heat on. We used to go to Walmart and we buy a long loaf of a bread for $1. Who remember just a few months ago? It's not like 10 years ago. Long one, $1. Do you know why the price now? $1.95. And it is half the size. I used to buy the box of tea for $6. Do you know what the price now? $14. And that goes for everything, gas, heat, anything. And they say to you that Trump, he did nothing. Yeah, depends where you live. $4 in New York. Have fun if you live in New York. Look like if you live in New York, you will live like a dog then. Unless you are a person making, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. So we will vote for Trump. And we speak against him to criticize, so he might hear us and fix it. We don't want him to support those terrorist countries no more. If he come to the office, he have to fix his mistakes and be sure that those terrorists will never gang again against Israel. We should strip them from their security if they are going against Israel. We should join force with Israel if they attack Israel. Not watch like now. Now we are watching. Next time, we should join in the ground attack against anyone who attack Israel. We should not leave Israel alone. The reason Hezbollah now is acting like as if they are lions when in fact they are not even a rat, because they see the American, they are just watching. And they knew that Israel didn't want to open another, you know, border war. They are busy with Hamas. But I hope that as soon as Israel finish with Hamas, they will start taking care of the dogs of Hezbollah. If you are here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe, because most of the people, they come here, they don't even notice that they should subscribe if they care to join us again. I don't know if you like our topic or not, and here we don't sugarcoat things if you notice, but just to remind you, I am a person, I voted for Trump, and I will vote for him 100,000 times more if he is going to be the only candidate for the Republican. We don't want stupid Democrat. I believe Democrat, left in general, they have mental disease. They are awkward, backward. Everything wrong in a human being can be found. When it's come to mental issues, you can't find it in those called liberals. They are confused about everything, even about what is between their legs. They don't know what is between their legs. And then they say to you that they are the one who have a solution. Am I being so tough in my language? Sorry, I speak this way. Yeah, you know, when I was in the university, a girl, she was walking with me. She said, so, you know, like, if you vote for who? I said, what do you mean? She said, which party you vote for, Democrat or Republican? At that time, I was not a citizen yet, you know. So I said, I'm not a citizen yet, I cannot vote. So she said, it's okay, if you become a citizen, you will vote for whom? I said, that's not a question. She said, why is not a question? I said, those Democrats are really stupid. And she was a Democrat. And then second day, I saw her in the morning, I said, good morning, she did not answer, you know. I said, are you okay? Why you, what's wrong? Said, you called me stupid yesterday. I said, really, I did? She said, yeah, you said Democrats are stupid. I said, okay, So you are. She thought I will apologize. I will say, oh, no, no, I did not, sorry, I don't mean it. But when she confirmed that she is Democrat, I said, okay, you are, you know. So they are really stupid. They ask you what you will vote for. They cannot even involve in discussion. And the second you speak your mind, they get angry, you know. Well, you're stupid, so what? I just told you that the Democrat, discuss with me, debate me, prove me wrong. Why you put your tail between your legs and, you know, like, and you turn your back, you don't want to talk to me? Prove me wrong. You know, you're stupid, prove me wrong. Once you know, in the school, the teacher, he asked a question, which one you think is better for economy, Democrat or Republican? Everyone, he started giving his answers, you know, and most of them, they are you know, Democrat. And I did not put my hand to talk. So he said, and you're like, oh, you have nothing to say? I said, well, this is a question. I mean, it's really strange that you are a teacher of economy and you are asking such a question. Shouldn't you know that always economy go wrong when socialists take over? How many times you yourself, you said that the communists, you know, they have a big failure in their economy. And now you are asking and you are agreeing with them, because each one of them, he say his comment, he says, we will prefer Democrat. He shake his head, he says, you are right. And I said, so you are now saying that the socialists, who they are Democrat, they are the one who can fix economy. How? Don't you know wherever socialism goes, like Venezuela, name one country have socialism, it's successful. Nowhere. The second you bring socialism, people immigrate, they leave the country, they run away. I just posted a video just last night, right? Remember? About China. China, you know, you see massive building success, like, you know, amazing, the buildings. But then when you go in details and you see how corrupt the country is, how bad, even like, I saw a video of a Chinese guy showing how the steel which they use to build buildings, how bad it is. He can bend the steel which is used for massive building with his hands, even break it like a macaroni. A human being without motive don't do anything. You have to give him, a human being will not have sex unless there is a joy, which means he will not have kids. Imagine if you take the sexual joy from sex. Who's going to have sex? Nobody. Nobody. I assure you, not a 0% in the world. So even sex have motivation. You take the motivation from a society, the society is dead. That is what socialism is. A nation without motivation. Everybody depends on the government to feed him, to give him salary, to keep him warm. And then everybody have nothing. In the same time, in socialism, you will find that those who they are in the office, they became trillionaires, billionaires. When I was in school, all the ones was with me in the class, the foreigners like me, they were Chinese. You go outside in the parking lot, everybody have the most expensive Mercedes-Benz and BMW, and they are children of official of China. They are coming to the state with diplomatic visa. I mean, how they have this money? This is what communist is about. Socialism is a failism, stupidism, whatever ism you want. Do we have anyone from the liberal want to join us? Listen, if you call me, Joe Biden will give you free loan, free mortgage for you are a student. Even this one is a bribe, by the way. This one is a bribe. You see how they bribe? They gave a free mortgage from our money to people who don't deserve it, because they don't even give it to someone who is poor, older student. Okay, well, how come I went to school, I did not, the government did not give me money? Is that fair? Is that fair? What about we make the school free? Then nobody will take a mortgage. What this mortgage is about? He gave mortgage from our money, so they will vote for him. That's all. Do we have any liberal? We have 0-1. Even though I post for them my link in Twitter, challenging them to join us, but they don't dare, obviously. Potato. Anyone have a question? Guys, which picture you like more? Swift or Joe or Trump with the... I mean, I think Tyler looked nicer, right? I mean, she have nicer legs, right? Let us be honest here. I think we should vote for her, become president. She can solve all our problems. All those naked women we see in TV, we make a government only of naked women. Actress and Hollywood celebrity. Especially the one who wear nothing. Like the more you wear less, the more we vote for you. And that will make us feel like we are living in a tropical country. I mean, we do not need to go to the tropical land to enjoy like Hawaii or... That's it. Just get a government. Everybody in it is naked. I mean, we keep saying to everybody, we want to like, okay, we want to strip this government. You do not need to strip this government. This government is stripped already. This government is a bunch of striptease already. What strip? Maybe we can join Hunter Biden when he is wearing, you know, nothing. That will make it more of a striptease mix government. Look at this title. This title really is moving me. Man, this is deep. This is a TV. Hindustan TV, Hindustan. That's deep. And Hindustan TV, it says, let me show you the title. The title will drive you nuts. Can Tyler save Biden? That's deep. Sure, she can save him. Are you kidding me? What about, we say the same, can Tyler save Moody? What's wrong with those people? A naked woman, she will save Biden? Oh, man. Somebody said in the chat, Juliet, she said, Catholicism is God people. So what, the Protestant, they are not God people? They are Taliban? I mean, see those silly people and stupid people? Silly. You know, they are not Christians. Anyone who says such a statement is not a Christian. Christians is someone who follow Jesus, not someone who follow Catholicism or Protestantism or Orthodoxism. All of you are a bunch of an idiot. Christians are called the Christians only in the Bible. There's no names of such a names. So all of you are fake and false and stupid. Devilish people. Anyone who try to divide the Christian is devilish. You know the devil? How the devil work? He go to the Protestant, says the Catholic, for you, they are your enemy, you know, bash them, you know, speak against them, they are stupid, they are bad, they are ugly, they are evil, they will go to hell, they change the Bible, you know, blah, 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 blah. And you go to the Protestant, same. And you know, what is the result of this? A bunch of donkeys. Hamas. They are like Hamas. Shia and Sunni kill each other, you know. Not Christians. Christians don't do that. Christians are people who love Christ. They are willing to give their life to Christ, not to Catholic or Protestant. People who believe in the book and obey the command of the Lord. Not people who worship a bishop or a pope. It doesn't matter if he is a Protestant or Catholic. Anyone who tries to divide you, he is working for the devil, even if though he thinks himself he is a good Christian. Just to let you know. That's why Muslims, they love to see Christians, you know, divided, Catholic and Protestant. They love it. And those stupid people, they just, you know, they don't have a brain. All right. Look like we are out of customers. There's nobody want to call us. I will close my Skype. And maybe we have enough for today. Did we have a good time? I hope so. And as you see here, we don't sugarcoat, you know, speech. We say things as it is. People like it, people hate it. Who care? You know, I say it as it is. The one who like it is, you know, enjoy it. The one who hate it, take some aspirin, right? Never sugarcoat, and never be limited with your brain. See, Christianity is bigger than a church name. When we speak about the church is not called Catholic or Protestant or Orthodox. The church is people who follow the Lord, the Messiah. And if you say to me, we are the one who follow, shut up, you are a liar. It's not you who decide, it is God. The Lord, he said, whoever believe in me and die will live in me. And then you try to say to me, I believe in Peter, it doesn't count. I believe in Paul, it doesn't count. I believe in Christian Prince, it doesn't count. For the Bible says all men are sinners, with no exception. The only one we should follow is the Messiah. Even Peter himself, the Lord, he called him, stay away from me, Satan, when he did wrong. So you can be Peter, yet you can be called Satan when Satan play with your mind. So people be aware. It doesn't matter if your name is Peter or Christian Prince or Paul or Christian names, all Christian names, they don't count. What count is if you are really following Christ. And you cannot follow Christ by following any man except Christ. You see, even when we say Paul said, Peter said, because simply they are inspired by the Lord himself, not because they are speaking of their own. We don't follow Peter. We don't follow Paul. We follow the Lord. And whatever he inspired them to say or to write and to tell us, is that what we follow. A human being who believe in God, he should know that God means Almighty. And the Almighty, because he's Almighty, he is the only one who can give himself to you in a perfect way to understand. All what you need to do, as the Lord, he says, knock at my door and I will open to you. And when the Lord, he says to Peter, whatever you tie in this earth or in heaven is going to be tied up there, doesn't mean that Peter is a Christ. He's not. He's just giving him a charge to continue the mission. And that was only for Peter. And we know when Paul, he present to many Christians at that time, The true Christianity, the tough Christianity, that you cannot be a believer and you are drunk. You cannot be a believer and you are a thief. You cannot be a believer and you are a fornicator. You cannot. Many of those fake Christians, they even kicked Paul from their churches. They don't want him because they are still pagans like the Mohammedan. So they claim they follow God. They change just the name of the God in their temple. But in reality, they're still pagan. They fornicate, sleep around, get drunk, do all kind of immoral work. And they think by changing the name of God, they are better people. No, you are not. People who says to you, it doesn't matter really if you commit sin or not. God love you. That's false. God don't love wicked ones. God, he came to save the sick one. Remember what Jesus said? I came for the sick, not for the healthy. What does that mean? Well, Jesus, he just called you sick. And guess what? You cannot enter the kingdom of God if you're still sick. Do we understand? Yes, he came for the sick. But you cannot enter the kingdom of God if you are sick. This is why he said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who does his will. And the second you do his will, you are not sick no more. So don't think that you can commit sin and live the life of sin and enjoy sin and preach sin and spread sin, and then you are welcome in the kingdom of the Lord. Those priests who say that to you, they are false Christian, they are even satanic, they are demon inside our churches. No sick person will enter the holy kingdom of God. That's why it's holy, because there's no sickness there. Are Jehovah's Witnesses Christians? How their name is Jehovah's Witnesses? How their name is a Christian now? Christians is people believe in Jesus as God, their own Savior. Jehovah's Witnesses, they have a messed up information. They believe Jesus is Michael. Say hello to Michael. Can you tell me best Bible to get, CP? I don't know what to tell you, but I think the translation, the Aramaic translation, Bashita, I think this is a very good translation in English. If we go, I can post the link for you. Take this one. No, I think Pashita is way better than, remember, King James, first of all, is using a very traditional language, which we don't use no more. Some words is very heavy and we cannot even pronounce. Same time, the Aramaic is way more close to the meaning due to the nature of Aramaic. The Lord himself, he spoke Aramaic. So I think, I will give you an example about translation. If you go as an example here, you see, if you open most of the translation, including King James, this is John 8. This is John 8. Let us zoom so you guys can read better. All right. So if you go down, you will see there is a translation we don't see in those translations. Why? Because simply they are not getting the meaning of the translation. They are just going by words. Okay, I am. But in fact, the word is used there is I am. The same as God, he says to Musa. He said to him, I am the living God. Yeshua spoke again with them, and he said, I am the living God, the light of the world. Whoever follow me shall not walk in darkness. So do you see how huge different the translation between other and this one? Simply why? Because the Aramaic give you the exact meaning of what Jesus said when he said, I am. This is not just about I am. This is about I am God. Moses says to God, what I shall say to them. The English translation says I am, but this is not true. That statement is about I am God, the only God. I am the living Lord. And as you see, Jesus here, he confirmed that when he said, I am the light of the world. So he's not speaking about just a, individual flesh, a human being. He is the light of the world. So here we understand the connection between I am the living God, the light of the world. That makes sense. Correct? Because the living God is the light of the world. And you can read the rest, and all of it is the same. And you will see how many times the Lord, the Messiah, he says, I am the living God. I who testify about myself, and my Father who sent me has testified about me. So I think this is a very good translation. And for sure, like always, translation is a translation. You can find like a place maybe it was not too much close to the meaning. Remember, a human being, he do his best. And, when we read the Bible, we have to be inspired, not only read words. And we need to remember that when the Messiah, he speak about himself as God, not as just a human being. The second you forget that, then you will be out of the meaning. So what was the one you prefer, CP? I just told you, this one. The Peshitta, I just gave you the link. You can save it in your reference, and you can read. All right? This is the Aramaic Peshitta. Peshitta is an Aramaic word. Check it out. Any other question? Baseman saying, can you tell me about the life of Jesus from the baby to adulthood? Well, the books did not mention about his childhood, and obviously there is a reason, because simply the disciple, they accompanied Jesus when? Did they accompany him when he was, like in young age? No. So, and same time, obviously there's nothing to mention. There's nothing to mention. What is in the Bible is what to help you. Imagine if I want to write down everything happened in the life of Jesus, then we need a billion book. The Bible says, if we want to write every miracle Jesus did, there's no books can be enough to write about them. Correct? So if the miracle alone, there's no enough books in this world can calculate and speak about his miracle. That means every second is a miracle. His life is a so what the Bible mentioned to us is what is important, not everything. As long as the miracle of Jesus are countless. And then we say, okay, let us write about what he did. And how we can speak of it. Do you know how many words I just said today? If you have a software and you try to make what I say today during my life into a book, that will make maybe 30 pages. I just spoke for 2 hours. Are you with me? So if in 2 hours we spoke maybe 20, 30, we don't know how many pages. So do you think really Jesus, he spoke only those pages in the Bible? Remember, when the Lord, he says that the earth and the heaven will be destroyed, but my words will not. At that time, there's no book. Is that correct? There's no Bible. He was just speaking to the people around him. Yet he was speaking about his words will not pass away, will not go. So the preservation of the word of Jesus is not in a book. The preservation of the word of Jesus is in the command of God. Nobody can destroy his command. Nobody can stand against his command. His will be done. There's no us book. There was no book of John, Luke, none of those books. So what he's talking about? He's talking about his words. His words is, which is going to be eternal. Nobody can destroy it. We are not the same as the stupid Muhammadan who they claim that their book is preserved, and then we find that the goat ate it and the Muslim ate tons of the Quran. I mean, everybody eating even Allah, he calls you to forget Quran. Like the only thing we knew about Jesus, about his childhood, like Jesus, he go to the synagogue, he argue with the rabbis, or when he was born, the angels came to Mary before he was born, and then the 3 kings or the 3 men who came to give gifts to the Jesus. And that's why when people, they say to you Christmas is not biblical, those people are a bunch of fools. Christmas is very biblical. Even heaven celebrate the birth of Jesus. Isn't it true that light and stars fell down from heaven? Isn't it true that the 3 kings look for Jesus to give gifts? Gifts. Literally gifts. So earth and heaven celebrated the birth of Jesus. So why we Christian, we cannot celebrate Christmas? So those people are foolish. In fact, they side with the devil. You know, if you notice, Muslims, they hate Christmas. Why? Because Christmas make their children attached to Christianity, because they see Islam is veil, is like a dead man, ghost. There's nothing, you know, there's no color, there's no joy. It's just a stupid, you know, Ramadan food, you know, hummus, shawarma, blah, blah, blah. But there's nothing really, nothing joyful. So Muslims, they hate Christmas. They try to fight it. And then when those so-called Christians, they try to fight Christmas too, they are the same as the Jews who support Hamas against Israel today. Muslims, they wish that we as a Christians, we stop celebrating Christmas, because Christmas is a big, let us say, attraction point for Muslims to join Christianity, because they see the impact of Christ's birth on us. Peace and joy and happiness on earth. And that is a disaster for Islam. Can you compare between the Christmas day and the birth of Muhammad day? Ask the Muslim, they will say to you the different. And when a Muslim, he tried to be smart, he says to you, oh, you Christians don't even know when Jesus was born. That's false, by the way. We can calculate the number, but because, you know, we have the Eastern Church calculation, I believe it is way more accurate than the Western. However, we are not celebrating the day because the day cannot be repeated. Nobody can repeat the same day. Even when you are a person, let us say you are born in January 24th, first 24th. And then you try to celebrate your birthday next year in the same day. That's false. Because the day will not come back again. There's no day will come back. There's no second come back. You see the second just passed? We cannot bring it back. So when you celebrate the coming birthday of you, if you do that, I never celebrate my birthday. I asked my mom, which was the day I was born. She said it. I don't remember. Oh, but I remember it was a bad day. And since then, I don't celebrate it. Nobody will celebrate a bad day, correct? So you cannot repeat the day to celebrate your birthday. You are fooling yourself. If you are thinking you are having the exact time, you are only successful to celebrate the occasion, but not the date, not the time. Because time never come back again. Date never come back again. So you fool yourself by the date, but you are right about the occasion. You are born in close date like to this. Every 3 years we have to add a day, right? To fix the calendar. So in 10 years, you know, you miss the date of 3 days. So if you are born in the first, and in 10 years from now, you should be born in the 4th. As simple as that. You have to add 3 days. But because you are not celebrating the date really, you are celebrating the occasion, then this is what we care for. Right? Yeah, it was a bad day for Abdul, exactly. So for us as a Christian, we celebrate the occasion of the birth of Jesus. We are not celebrating the date because the date cannot be repeated. The Lord, he was born, and that's it. He is not going to be born again and again and again. We are just celebrating the occasion. And that what is our celebration and our joy for. All right. We have Tamara. She is saying Zionas. Who is Zionas here? Do we have somebody, his name is Zionas? Who is Zionas? Maybe she's calling us Tamara, calling us Zionist. What Tamara? What is Zionas? Who is Zionas? Ah, there is a Zionas here. Ah, okay. Zionas 24. Okay. Looks like there's somebody, his name is, I thought Tamara, she is calling us Zionist. Ah, okay. Yeah. Do you remember the Shia Sheikh from Michigan, the head of the Islamic mosque and Shia in USA? When he debated me, Al-Husseini, he called me Zionist. Remember? Anyone get them busted, anyone he put a screwdriver in their bum, they start giving him title like Zionist, you know. Suddenly an Arab guy like me became Zionist. I wish. Do you remember? Oh boy. And you know, and then he start accusing the Zionists that they are making him lose the internet. Like, what the heck? I mean, tell me why I keep losing my internet, he said. You know? He accused Israeli that he's debating me and he lost his connection. And who is the one behind it? You tell me. The Jews. The Zionists. What a potato. He cannot answer me. He was trying to find an excuse to run away. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we have a good time for today. I will try to come tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday, so we should come here. But Friday people go out, right? What do you think? Should I come tomorrow? What do you think? Let me know if you like me to come tomorrow and go live. You know, for me, I really enjoy being with you and sharing good time, education, questions, answers. That's, that's wonderful. Actually, this is a very wonderful time when we as a family, we sit together. I wish we can sit together in real, that would be really, really good. But maybe if we are in person, we will not be able to keep everybody quiet and one person talk, right? Now we can do it because it's just a software allowing one person to talk or maybe another person to call him maximum. But if we are all of us together, maybe it's good for just, to enjoy seeing you, but you will not enjoy seeing me because you will be, man, what will happen to them if they see me? Man, I have 1,000 people listening. I will have not even 2 stay. Oh boy. So we will keep it this way. This is why my camera is not, I don't have a camera, I broke it. I throw it in the garbage. Yeah, we are in Rumble is better. Yeah. We are so noisy. No, you cannot be noisy here, especially I'm the only one that's talking. But the nice thing is that we are really enjoying the luxury of the internet. Long time ago, I wanted to open a TV station. And even I asked Christians to help us in donation to do it, but nobody really did support. Obviously, the audience, they were not people who they have money to support. It's very costly. At that time, if you want to go like now, we are talking, and now we do it for free. It doesn't cost us anything. But at that time, to go in satellite, you have at least, just to rent the satellite, one satellite only, between 17 to 20,000. This is just to pay for the company. Not include the equipment and, very high speed internet and a lot of things. Now we can go live. We have a better, we can share the screen easy. Way better than before. So we are blessed really that we have a technology allow us to be in your home and it's almost costing us nothing except the time. Before it was really, really very costly. I remember when, I tried to do that to open the TV station. If you remember, I don't know how many remember, a few. We called it Debate TV. And we were hoping people will help us. But sadly, we could not make it. And maybe, God is good. Maybe it's good we did not do it because it's going to consume a lot of money. And, the Lord, He provided. Here we go. We have the internet and we have, we have everything, all means. So God is good. How old are you? I'm very young. My mom is 17. You know what happened? When my mom, she was 17, her mom, she cursed her in Arabic. And she told her that may God cut your age. In Arabic we say, which means you don't grow. And since then, my mom, she is 17. So you can imagine how young I am. If my mom is 17, how old I will be, So my mom is 17, as I remember, and I think I am 18 now, Yeah. All right. Yeah, Yusuf Amrak. Exactly, Yusuf Amrak. Yusuf Amrak. CP, where you started in Yahoo chat? Actually, I started before even Yahoo. There was a program called Hear Me. So I made a website a long time ago. And you can embed the chat room in your website. And then Hear Me bought by a program called Paltalk. I never heard of Paltalk. But the Muslim, they came and they challenged me to go and debate them in Paltalk. And later, Hear Me disappeared because Paltalk company bought Hear Me. So even YouTube, actually, it's Muslims who challenged me. Everything I did actually because of Muslims. Can you believe it? The Muslims, they said to me, how come, if you claim that you have a great knowledge, how come you don't have a book? I said, that's a good point. Let me write book. How come you don't come to YouTube if you dare to debate us? Okay, how come? That's good. I should go to YouTube. How come you don't dare to come to Paltalk, You know, so I went to Paltalk and I made them cry. They went to Paltalk company and they collected tens of thousands of signatures to ban me. And Paltalk, they banned me. They banned me, you know. Suddenly I was talking in the chat room, in my chat room. The chat room was full. I found myself out of the chat room. Paltalk company, they bounced me. They closed my account. And then Christian, they start threatening Paltalk. They will sue them. They will prepare a case against them that they are discriminate us as a Christians. So Paltalk, they sent me an email asking me to return back. Welcome, it was a mistake. So I came back to Paltalk. But anyway, it was the Muslim who asked me to go there, and then they cry because I'm there. It's Muslims who asked me to come to YouTube, and they cry because I'm in YouTube. It's Muslims who ask to challenge me to write books, and they cry because I wrote books. So everything I did, actually, it was Muslim invitation. Thank God. You know? Yeah. I remember once I have a meeting with the big leaders of Paltalk. Paltalk is like a you know, multi-billion-dollar, you know, I think $800 billion. So suddenly, you know, because it's a software, they have control. Suddenly I was talking in the chat room, and then I found myself in different chat room. They took me from a chat room to a chat room. And then I found a bunch of names. All of them, they are red. They call them Red Hat, you know, because they are the top of the company. And the one who was speaking to me is a female. She is the boss. She said to me, "You are not debating the Muslims. You are inflaming them." And I said, if my debate inflame people, what's the problem? She said, "This is not how you debate. You are driving them crazy, and you are giving us a lot of headache." I said, well, maybe you should get rid of those who are giving you headache. Is it me who coming to you? Not me. So, yeah, a bunch of idiot liberals. Yeah. In fact, you know, once, this is one of the funny thing about Paltalk, I will never forget. I went to the army, USA Army, you know, and, you know, you stay for a while or away. So people, they start thinking like, I'm a very private person. I don't even say. I did not tell anyone that I'm going to the army. I never mentioned that. So I was away for some time, and people start making, you know, gossiping, like, you know, and Muslims, they start saying Christian Prince died. So I came home one day. I opened Paltalk, opened my computer after a long time not open it, and I found a chat room in the social issue. It's called Celebrating the Death of a Christian Prince. Imagine that day they opened a chat room celebrating my death. So I went to Paltalk customer support, and I told the admin there, the Muslim, they open a chat room. It's called Celebrate the Death of a Christian Prince. And for sure, I'm talking to him and my name in the chat, Christian Prince. So he said, so what's the problem? He said, is it allowed for somebody to celebrate the death of somebody? He said, so why you are complaining? I said, I'm Christian Prince. And they are opening a room, it's called Celebrating the Death of a Christian Prince. Don't you see my name? So he said to me, so are you saying you're alive? I cannot believe it, how stupid those liberals from San Francisco. I mean, the idiot, I'm talking to him. And he said to me, are you saying you're alive? I said, what do you think, admin? He said, oh, I got you. And then they went and they closed the room. So the idiot is asking me, are you saying that you're alive still? What? Oh boy. San Francisco. Yeah. Super intelligent people. They have a special brain cells. You know, nobody have it. Yeah, and the Muslim went so bad, crazy when I opened my chat room. And imagine they are celebrating my death and Christian Prince, he go live, just the room next door. And I think I opened the room, I forgot, but I think it's called like something like this, celebrating the resurrection of Christian Prince, something like that, you know. Well, as long as I died, I mean, okay, so how you explain I'm back again, you know? So I opened a chat room, I think it's called Celebrating the Resurrection of Christian Prince. Yeah, it was crazy. I know we used to do invasion to the Muslim social Muslim section. Like once we open a chat room, it's called sneeze for the sake of Allah, because you know the hadith says Allah love those who sneeze and he hate those who do yawning. And the Muslim, they went to the admins and they complain. Say, what we are doing? We are just sneezing to make Allah happy. You hope you will live forever. I mean, brother, we will live in heaven forever. Don't worry about it. But I don't want to live forever in this earth. This is not really what I am looking for. I hope not. This is not a place where we want to live for eternity in it. We pray for a better place with the Lord, and that is our goal and our mission. And we believe it's true. All right, I think it's time to go. I want to say thank you all for being here, and I will try my best to come tomorrow. Just take a note. You can always subscribe to Patreon, so you can receive notification if you don't mind, and it's for free. The Patreon for free. You do not need to donate. Most of people, like I have 7,000 members in Patreon. I think not even 1% of them they donate. The rest are just names for free. So you can just register a name. You receive email each time I post something. You know, for sure we appreciate those who support us, but I appreciate all of you anyway, because you know, there's people they can help, and there's people they are poor, and God bless the poor. And I'm here. My work is for everybody. It's not for the rich. It's not for the one who donate. It's for everybody, the one who can donate, the one who cannot donate. So this is why I'm saying to you, go to Patreon, register your name for free. Don't ever donate a penny. All right? At least you will receive an email as soon as I post a video, and you will receive notification. And don't forget to subscribe here. I hope here they are. Are they sending the notification here in Rumble when we go live? I'm not sure about Rumble if you get notification, you know. I hope so. They send you one. Patreon is a link. You see the banner, patreon.com/Christian Prince. All right, and you can subscribe. All right, and here we go. Since Shadi, he posted. Thank you very much. Yeah. So just register. Don't use a real name, anything, you know. No credit cards. Just register your name, subscribe. I made a post. It's like a Facebook. Use it as a Facebook. There you will see a video. You will see a post like I'm going live, or I made a video. Like actually today, I posted a video about my potatoes. Guys, did you see my potatoes? Let us be honest here. Have you ever seen a potato like mine? Huh? No, you cannot. I mean, all those ladies in the chat, I know that they are jealous right now. Look at the potato here. Look at the potato. And look at the title of my video. Why potatoes fear me? Yeah, I mean, this is a good question. Why potato fear me? You know, that's a question we need to ask, you know? Yum. See this? You see this,
potato,
huh? Potato.
Chicken.
Now, be honest with me now. Can you say potato like Christian Prince? Like, can you pronounce it the same exact way? No way. Not only you cannot cook it the same way, you cannot make it look how unbelievable. Guys, if you eat with me, oh boy. This is one of my favorite dishes. But you cannot even say the word. Look how you say it. Let me teach you how to say the word potato.
And chicken.
No.
See this? Potato and chicken.
Unbelievable. Potato. Oh boy. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe you can practice it, you know, maybe by time. It might take you like a year or so, you know. And hey, ladies, can you do better? You see, guys, just to be proud about in front of the ladies, we are the best clothes designers hairstyle designer, chef for cooking. I mean, what is left for the women? I don't know. What is left for them? Man, I better leave before I get assassinated by High Heels organization. See, this is the benefit that I don't meet with you in person. So imagine you say those things, and those ladies, especially with those, like, you know, fake nails, you know, those fake nails they put, you think those are for decoration, huh? Those are sharp knives to go on your neck as soon as possible if you make a mistake. So make no mistake. You cannot speak like this. Like, let us do this. Disclaimer, don't do this at home, okay? Don't speak like me at home in front of your females, your sister, your daughter, your mother, bye-bye, you know, bye-bye, just bye-bye. You have health insurance? It's not going to help you. Those nails are so sharp and so long. I mean, they can go from the vein to the vein. And in the best scenario, she can practice, like, you know, karate. Do you know the Abdul? The Abdul, he watched a movie. And in the movie, Bruce Lee, when the guy, he wanted to hit him, he opened his fingers, 2 fingers, he opened them in one hand, and he want to put them in his eyes, like, you know, like the victory sign. So he want to push them in his hand. So Bruce Lee, he put his hand between the 2 fingers. So Abdul, he went inside the house. He told his wife, listen, do this. I want you to put your 2 fingers in my eyes. She said, honey, what are you talking about? That will make you blind. He said, no, just do it. He said, I cannot do that. She said, if you don't do that, I will divorce you, okay? I'm serious. Just do it. So, okay, don't be upset. So now she get ready. He said, okay, when I count to 3, you put your 2 fingers in my eyes. But the woman, she did not use his 2 fingers in one hand. She decided to use 2 fingers in 2 hands. So when he put his hand in the middle between the 2 fingers, the fingers in the 2 hands went in his eyes. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Maybe it's hard to describe. Anyway, so don't do this at home. Yeah, women, they can cook better than us, okay? And they are better in everything. Anything, just name it, you know. You cook really good Mexican food. You are racist. Guys, do you see how racist they are? Why you are cooking Mexican food, huh? Don't you know that the liberals are watching us? What they will say now? They will say you are racist. You are cooking Mexican food because you don't like the black people food or the Asian food. Shame on you. The liberals are watching us now. They will shut down our account now. Look what happened now. They will sue us. This person, he cooked Mexican food. Disclaimer, I have nothing to do with this. It's not me who said it. He, she, I don't know who is that person. I don't know him. See, senor, it's not me. My mom is Mexican. So what? You are racist. And you are not black if you vote for Trump. How about that? Unbelievable. Don't even try to go there. That's it. You are racist. You are racist. Everybody is my witness. You kick. You know. Okay. Why you don't do kimchi? Because you don't like Asian. Do you like chocolate? You don't. You don't like brown color, huh? See, liberals are watching, brother. You know. Yeah. Middle Eastern food is awesome. Yeah, especially if you find some bullet inside the food, or bones of some, Middle Eastern food. You know, do you know when you eat a Middle Eastern food in a restaurant, only Allah knows what they have for you in the food. Boogers, snots. I mean, they touch their balls and then they put it in the hummus. Middle Eastern food. Okay, we better not to go there. I remember once I was a kid, I went with my cousin. You know, there's a store, he make hummus. So we were watching him. We were kids, we are like maybe 10 years old. I don't know, 10, 11 years old. So a fly fell down in the hummus. You know, he have a big, big container, and he have a big things like in his hand. He smashed the hummus with it fast, and the fly fell down. And my cousin, he told him, uncle, he's a Muslim, you know, but we call him uncle because he's an old man. So uncle, there's a fly. The guy, he says, where? And he keeps smashing it. It's gone in the hummus. And then he want to give us the hummus, which the fly smashed inside it, you know. So we went home without hummus. I mean, we saw it. We saw the big fly in the front of us in the hummus. He keeps smashing the hummus. He said, where, huh? Where? There's nothing. You know? Middle Eastern food is the best, my friend. Yeah, enjoy it. Because it have more vitamin, to be honest with you. I mean, a fly, cockroaches, rats. What do you want more? Unless, you know, you get it from a very trustworthy place. I don't advise you to eat in any Middle Eastern stores. It's protein, exactly. Free protein, too. Yeah? Yeah, the Prophet, he says, if a fly... Thank you, Alfred. Do you guys remember when the Prophet, he says, if a fly fell down in your soup, dip it? But this guy, he did not dip it only, he smashed it. Yeah, Muhammad, because he's an idiot, you know, and he is trashy, he want to explain why he's still eating the food. Even the fly is swimming in front of his nose. So he come with the supposedly what is called scientific discovery that the fly have a medicine in the right wing or one of the wings and have a disease in the other wing. So look what he said. If a fly falls into your vessel of one of you, let him dip it. And here there's more details. Look at this science. Who can beat this science? Let us be honest here. This is the science of the Middle East. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Abu Huraira, which means the father of the cats, reported, messenger saying, when a fly alights in any one vessel, what does alight mean? Dive huh? In a vessel, he should blanket all in and throw it away. For in one of its wings there is a cure and there is a disease in the other. That's deep. How Prophet of Allah knew this, and he did not go to school. How he knew that? It's amazing. That's pure science. Maybe next time we go live, we will play for you the video of Hamas. Anyone remember Hamas doctor? I made a video about it. YouTube removed my they give me a strike because of it. Hamas doctor from Gaza, if you remember, I made a video about him. He was saying the Jews are pigs. That's why we cannot eat pork. Other video about this one. And he claimed that the Catholic Church, they hired 2 German scientists to get the Prophet busted. So they study what he said in this hadith. And guess what, brother? They found it's true. And not only that, now those scientists, they discover a cure for AIDS. And he named the company, I think it's called Pfizer. No. It's a German company. Hold on. I forgot the name. What the name? Anyone remember? Bayer. I think Bayer. Maybe I should look for the video, but we don't want to stay longer. Prophet Muhammad. Hold on. I don't know what the name of the video will be. Should we look for buyer? Maybe we can get the title buyer in the title. Maybe, I don't know. Let us see. I will look. I Let us see. Let us hope I will find the video. And yeah, he's serious. And you know, and then the American, they offer those two doctors and the church, they told them, don't tell anyone about this discovery, disaster, because then all the Christian will convert to Islam if they found that this is true. Where is the video? Okay, let's take the name buyer off. Well, this is need patient to find it, because I didn't know what was the name of the video really. And the video I made, YouTube for sure took it from, because they delete all my account actually, but I'm sure people, they download the video. And the doctor is from Gaza. Let us see if we type Gaza doctor. Nothing yet. Yeah, this is need patient to find, because I don't remember. It is exist in Memory TV. You know this TV, the one who monitor Muslim videos. Do you remember it? In Memory TV for sure you will find, but still you need to remember the title. Okay, let us see if we type Memory TV, Fly Wing. Until now, still nothing. Yeah. Look like we could not find it today. Too bad, it's very funny. Hilarious. I don't think it's deleted. I think it's still there, but what is the title? Yeah, until now I'm searching, I see nothing. I remember the video, like, I mean, the icon of the video and the image of this person. So as soon as I see it, I know it. But until now, no luck. If I find it, I will make maybe my coming broadcast about it. It's hilarious. You know what? Sometimes searching in Google is better than searching in YouTube. Let us see if we search in Google without YouTube, and then you click at images. Maybe that can. Nothing yet. Yeah. I am sure it's in Memory TV, but you need to find I found it. I found it. Oh boy. Guys, you wanna see the video? Where is the video? Hold on. Where is the video? I click at the video. Okay, I just search for the name. I found the video actually. I found the website. This is the guy. This is the guy. And his name is Doctor. He's a doctor too, huh? Ahmad Al-Mazin, Palestinian expert in Quranic science. What was the title? Yeah, we need the title. See, this is the image, but I could not see the video. There's only image of the video. And when you click, it doesn't take you to the video. It takes you to Memories, a website. Look like they moved the location of the video, maybe. But let us search for the name of this doctor in Memory TV. Maybe we can find him this way. All right. Who won the link? Who won the funny link? See, I lost my eyes looking for it. Here we go. Let me play it for you. Just for fun before we finish for today. For entertainment purpose. Just to show you, this is Hamas, by the way. This is the actor of Hamas. Do you see this this spot in his head? I don't know if you see it. Do you see the spot in their head here? This is the dark spot. They do that. They hit themselves with a rock in their head to make themselves to make people believe that they are truly believers. You know, they are really, really believers, true believers in Allah, and they pray a lot. So let us play the video, and you will see right away how stupid those people are and how much they lie. Now I have to show the translation because he is speaking in Arabic. All right, go. There's no sound. Hold on.
ثم لينزعه فإن في أحد جناحيه داء وفي الآخر شفاء. صحيح البخاري. طبعا في هذا الحديث يتضح بوضوح تام أن الرسول صلى الله عليه وسلم يقرر حقيقة علمية واضحة بأن الذباب إذا وقع في الإناء فيجب على الإنسان قبل أن يشرب هذا الإناء أن يغمس الذبابة داخل المشروب ثم لينزعها وليشرب ذلك الشراب.
And remember, he said it's a fact. The Prophet, he mentioned a fact. A clear fact, brother. A clear fact. Okay.
إنه لن يضره. لماذا يا رسول الله؟ لأن في أحد جناحيه داء وفي الآخر دواء. قامت الكنيسة في ألمانيا بدفع مبالغ طائلة جدا.
Brother, in Germany, the church paid a very large sum of money to two scientists. To do what? Like what they would do? No way.
لاثنين من العلماء لإثبات أن هذا الحديث ليس صحيحا.
The evil Christians. They paid in Germany 2 scientists a lot of money, and they said to them, listen, we want you to prove that Muhammad here is lying. And what happened?
وخصوصا أن هذا الحديث في البخاري.
Especially this hadith is in Bukhari, brother. This is very authentic.
أي أننا لا نستطيع أن نقول بأنه ضعيف أو خلافه.
They cannot say it's ضعيف. We cannot say.
فإذا أثبتوا أن العلم يناقض هذا الحديث ويخالف منطوق الحديث، فيعتقدونهم طبعا أنهم سيكونون قد نالوا من الإسلام ليلا عظيما. قاموا بأخذ عينات من أجنحة الذباب، وبدأوا في البحث في هذه الأجنحة وتحليلها وأخذ العينات عن سطحها لاكتشاف الموجود في كلا الجناحين. فكانت الحقيقة الدامغة إذ انقلبت الحجة على من يحتج أو.
Brother, disaster. The Christian got busted. The scientists, they discover that this is true.
يريد أن يحتج بها، اتضحت الحقيقة كانت دامغة، وانقلب السحر على الساحر، إذ خرج العلماء أقصد العالمين بنتيجة مذهلة. فقالوا أن الذباب يحتوي في أحد جناحيه على كميات هائلة جدا جدا من أنواع البكتيريا.
Listen, the bacteria and the flies is only at one wing, brother. The other wing, no. Only one wing have a lot of bacteria. This is what the scientists discover. But the other wing have what? Cure. For what? For the exact same bacteria in the other wing.
التي يحملها عن طريق عندما يقع على مخلفات الطعام المتعفنة وخلافه مما يتغذى عليه الذباب. أما في الجناح الآخر فقد خلق الله له قدرة عالية جدا على حمل مضادات هذه الميكروبات. وعندما سمعت شركة باير الدوائية.
Look now, the news went to Bayer. I mean, those Bayer, they are spying at the church activities. So the news now went to Bayer, the biggest company of medical company in Germany. You know, they make drugs. What they want? What Bayer they want, brother? One of the world's largest, you know, company in the world for drugs. What they want?
وهي من أكبر الشركات الدوائية على مستوى العالم. عندما علمت بهذا البحث استفادت منه فائدة عظيمة. إذ قامت بعمل ما يسمى بالمزارع الحيوية. أي تربى فيها الذباب ويستخرج من جناح الذباب يستخرج مضاد حيوي يعتبر الأقوى.
They are making from the wings of the flies antibiotic. All of this from the hadith of the Prophet Muhammad. True story. And what else? Are we done? No. Listen what we will say.
على مستوى العالم على الإطلاق هذا المضاد الحيوي هو عبارة عن كورس من 5 حبات يعطى للمريض ويستعمل، تصوروا يا إخوة، يستعمل لمرضى الإيدز.
No way. I mean, brother Abdul, you Muslim don't lie. So now Bayer, I mean, by the way, Bayer don't have any medicine for AIDS. There's no company have a medicine for AIDS. No company, nobody have medicine for AIDS. But Bayer, and this is what, 15 years ago, they found the medicine for AIDS through the wings of the fly, and all of this because of the hadith of a Prophet Muhammad, and because the church, they hired 2 German scientists to get Muhammad busted. What a disaster for us as Christians. Brothers, sisters, I have to go. I mean, after this, what we can say? Can any one of you complain? Can anyone say anything? That's it, shut up. Christians, you're done, you're gone. Prophet Muhammad get you busted. They found Bayer, the largest company in the world. They found a cure in pills. Like they give you 5 pills and you will be fine. That's it. No AIDS no more. Brother, question. What is the price for those bills? I heard it's $500 each.
لرفع مناعتهم وتدمير كل أنواع الميكروبات التي قد يعانون منها.
AIDS is microbe?
لقوة هذا المضاد الحيوي. طبعا هذا المضاد غالي جدا إذ أن الكورس الواحد.
I told you, see how good my memory is? I did watch this video, I don't know how many years, long time ago. Exactly, $500. Did you see? According to him, buyers they made the medicine and they sell it for AIDS, and each bill cost $500. Now, you Christians, you suffer with your disappointment. Live with it. What you can do. What you can do. It's too late. How Prophet Muhammad, he knew this. The biggest company in Germany, they found, and by the way, just to show you how stupid those people are, there's no bacteria and germs on the wings of the fly. In fact, the fly wings is the most clean place in the body of the fly. Why? Because they are see-through. That's why they are see-through, and they move so fast. Dirt and whatever germs and bacteria is stuck on the hair of the legs of the fly. It's not on the wings. If you look at fly wings and fly body, let us see, hold on. Let us see if we can find a high resolution image for a fly. You can read, you can, check science. The legs of the fly is where the risk I'm trying to find. Okay, we could not find anything. Let us see, Google then. They lie to those poor people, and just tell them Prophet Muhammad said, they will believe. Fabricate lies, and the stupid ones believe anything. I'm just trying to find a good resolution image. All right. Maybe we can use this one. Let us see. It have copyright, but anyway, we'll show it for a second. Here, if you look here, you will see the hair on the legs of the fly. And this is where dirt and garbage, they stuck, and for sure the mouth too. Otherwise, the wings, because they are see-through and they move like thousands of times in a minute, they are the most clean part in the body of the fly. It is the legs, it's the hair, it is the mouth, it's the hair around the body. It's not the wings. The wings is the last thing to be worried about. But, those people, they lie. Just say to them, Prophet Muhammad said, the Christian tried to do this, and they discover this, and people will say, wow, amazing. Most of people, they are uneducated, naive, and they believe it. Imagine how many people watch this TV. This is TV, by the way. This is not YouTube. And they will say, wow, look how Prophet Muhammad, all of these lies they fabricate to make the Muslims believe in Muhammad. That's the whole idea. Islam without lies dies. Do you understand? If this religion is from God, why those people lying about where this story? Where did he get this story from? Nobody will ask, where is your source? Where you get this from? Are you from even from Germany? Did you have like, are you from the secret police? Where do you get this information from? Flies, they have their wings is see-through. They are see-through, for they are very thin, and they are more clean than any a part of the body. But the hair of the fly is where the problem is, especially in the legs. Those, they will be in touch with food, with the garbage, with poo-poo, you name it. But the Muslims, they have to fabricate lies so that disbeliever Muslims, they will believe. Because Muslims in general, they are disbelievers. And that's why we have to lie to them to make them stay in belief. So I hope you did like this video. And again, I will post the link for you if you like to save it or share it and laugh at it. And maybe next time we go live, I ask for it, you guys, you can give it to me instead of me looking for it for 15 minutes. I want to say thank you. May the Lord bless you. And I hope we have a good time. Did we have a good time? I hope so. Glory to the Lord. We expose their lies. We expose their stupidity. We expose their falsehood. And always the truth will set you free. Those who try to defend their faith by lying or even political agenda, obviously they are the worst. And they are shameful people, because they themselves, they will be ashamed on the front of the mirror when they speak to themselves, for they knew they are lying. Do you think this guy is a doctor? Really, he do not know he's lying? Do you think he's telling this story and he believes this story is true? All this story is a fabrication by him or by somebody else. But he's a doctor. He knew that this is absolutely false. Anyone can go to this company and check in 2 seconds if they ever sell, and especially this video like 13 years ago or 14 years ago. It says actually, I think in the video, which here doesn't say, hold on. If we go here, let us see if it says which year. Yeah, here we go. More, actually, 2008. 2008. September 19, 2008. See? So this is like, what, 15 years ago? Not 13. Anyone can go to the website of Bayer and check if really they have any drugs in 2008 and even now for AIDS. What a bunch of liars. No shame. And why they have no shame? Because they are following Satan. His name is Allah, and the other name of him is Muhammad. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you, and I hope to see you soon again. God is good. So is Jesus. Amen. See ya.